Welcome to our podcast, where we dive into life's deepest topics while helping you improve your English. Today, we're tackling something powerful yet invisible: toxic self-talk.
That voice inside your head that whispers, "You're not good enough. You'll never succeed. Why even try?" Sounds familiar, right? We all have it. But the real question is, how much power do we give it?
What's crazy is that we often talk to ourselves in a way we would never talk to a friend. Imagine telling someone you love, "You're worthless, you always fail." You wouldn't, right? But somehow, we say these things to ourselves every day.
Today, we'll break down why we engage in toxic self-talk, how it affects our lives, how to rewire our thoughts for confidence and success, and of course, we'll introduce useful English expressions along the way.
Part 1. What is toxic self-talk?
All right, first, let's define it. Toxic self-talk is that negative, repetitive, and self-defeating inner voice that constantly criticizes you.
It shows up in different ways. Here are some common patterns. The inner critic, always pointing out flaws. "You're so stupid." The catastrophizer, expecting the worst. "If I fail this test, my whole life is over." The perfectionist, nothing is ever good enough. If it's not perfect, it's worthless. The comparer, always looking at others and feeling inadequate. Why can't I be as successful as them?
And the worst part, it feels like the truth. If you make a mistake, your brain goes, "See, you always fail," instead of, "Okay, I made a mistake, what can I learn?"
Exactly. Toxic self-talk isn't just a thought pattern, it's a habit. And like any habit, it can be changed.
Part 2. Why do we talk to ourselves this way?
So why do we do this? Why are we so harsh on ourselves?
A lot of it comes from past experiences. Maybe a teacher, a parent, or even a friend criticized you and you internalized it. Now your mind repeats it, even when it's no longer true.
Society doesn't help either. We live in an era of comparison overload. Social media makes us believe everyone else is happier, smarter, and more successful. So when we don't feel perfect, our inner critic gets louder.
That's why we use words like self-doubt and inner critic. Your self-doubt makes you question your abilities. Your inner critic feeds that doubt.
Part 3. How to overcome toxic self-talk.
Now, let's talk about how to fight back. Step 1. Recognize it. Pay attention to your thoughts. When you catch yourself thinking, "I'm a failure," pause. Ask yourself, would I say this to a friend? If not, why say it to yourself?
That's powerful. Another strategy is reframing. Instead of saying, "I always fail," say, "I made a mistake, but I'm learning." Instead of, "I'm not smart enough," say, "I'm still growing and improving."
And here's one I love. Speak to yourself with kindness. Try using positive affirmations like, "I am capable," "I deserve happiness," "I am enough."
And surround yourself with uplifting people. If you're around people who constantly criticize you, it's hard to change your self-talk. But if you're around people who believe in you, it's easier to believe in yourself.
Another phrase to remember is build confidence. Confidence isn't something you have or don't have. It's something you build, one step at a time.
So let's recap. Toxic self-talk is when you constantly put yourself down. It often comes from past experiences, fear, or comparison. But the good news? You can change it.
Start by recognizing negative thoughts, reframing them, and treating yourself like a friend. And remember, you are not your thoughts. Just because you think something doesn't make it true.
And while you work on changing your mindset, you're also improving your English fluency. Today, we introduced expressions like self-doubt, inner critic, positive mindset, and build confidence. Try using them in your daily life.
Before we go, let's do something powerful. I want you to repeat after us. Say these words out loud, because what you tell yourself matters. Ready?
I am stronger than my doubts. I am not my fears. and I am not my past mistakes. Every challenge I face is an opportunity to grow. My words have power, and I choose to speak to myself with kindness and confidence. I refuse to let negativity define me. I am learning, I am evolving, and I am proud of who I am becoming. I deserve happiness, success, and peace of mind. My worth is not measured by perfection, but by my courage to keep moving forward. I believe in myself, and I am capable of achieving great things. From this moment on, I choose to silence my inner critic and embrace my true potential.
Now, take a deep breath. How do you feel? Remember, your words shape your reality.
If you found this episode helpful, like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and be kind to yourself. See you soon on Deep Talks, Fast Learning.